Hello everyone, it is your lovely host, the Gaming Weasel, with the Edun, or Eddie, yes, whatever this weapon is called. I always mess up those names. Of course, the newest polearm added into Warframe alongside with the Duviri Paradox update. This weapon is the new and improved Orthos Prime. I love polearms. I'm a Warframe player that has been using the Orthos Prime religiously over many years, and especially when I started off Warframe, and this weapon is even better than that. Now, how do you get this weapon? Teshin's Cave for 50 Pathos Clamps or 250 Platinum, you can obtain this weapon. Of course, the cool feature of this weapon is that you can use it with your Drifter and your Warframe as well. Its heavy attack basically throws itself, I guess, you can say it like that, and then it does a small explosion, dealing impact damage. Now, keep this in mind, the explosion is nothing to write home about, and the heavy attack is as well nothing to write home about. You do still keep the weapon in your hand, so keep that in mind. Once you throw it, basically it creates a second copy. It can be useful sometimes, but most of the times it's okay. Now, compared to the Orthos Prime, they both have slash. Now, the Edun has 50% slash compared to the 70% on the Orthos Prime, but nonetheless it's still primary slash. A mod can easily make this even more slash based. The attack speed is a little bit lower, but the crit chance is 34% compared to 24, and the multiplier 2.6 compared to 2.2. Now, the Orthos Prime does have higher status chance at 36 compared to 20, but that is not going to be the deciding factor with this weapon. Now, of course, let's cover Steelpath right now. First of all, inside of Steelpath, I actually have two builds. Now, this build that I'm showing right now is the build that I use in the gameplay. This build is a pretty balanced build, pretty okay build. Weeping Wounds, I think, is quite necessary, especially with this weapon with the low status chance, but nonetheless, of course, Kuvanukor Panzer Profiler, keep that in mind, and basically, pretty good weapon. Honestly, as I said, I always loved polearms. The moveset of polearms is incredibly fun in my opinion, and of course, especially with the Shimmering Blight stance. Now, I do have a second build, which I'll show you quickly inside of course, the Simulacrum, and this build is critical chance galore. This is basically red crits guaranteed at 12x combo. Now, we utilize, of course, the Gladiator set, Vice, Rush, and Might, and we do still have Viral, but our attack speed is a little bit lower. Now, basically, reach up to 12x combo, keep it there, and try not to use your heavy attack, and basically you are done. You're gonna be red critting and decimating enemies like it's nothing. I love this weapon, it is incredibly good, and in my opinion, the best polearm in the game. Now, moving on to the Drifter. Honestly, incredible moveset. The moveset is really good. I'm not really happy with the special move that you get by holding down your right click and also pressing your middle mouse. It basically just, I guess, sort of throws dust at them, knocks them down, and then you can do a finisher, which is pretty good. But if you guys know, I have covered the Sam, whatever it's called, the Nikana a couple days ago, and I quite prefer that one. But nonetheless, the moveset is pretty good. I mean, it's a polearm, it's always going to be good reach, good damage. Of course, it is decree dependent, keep that in mind. And, you know, in general, a lot of slash, a lot of good damage, but the special move, in my opinion, is nothing to write home about. But of course, what is right to write home about is me. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, do leave a like, a comment, and do subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys on the next one. This has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.